So if you've seen the title of this video, then you know I have a secret to tell. And if you're ready, I'm gonna have to break this down to you. Okay, here we go. I'm a redhead now! That's right, I am a redhead now. And let me tell you, I am in love with my red hair. And you know what they say, redheads have way more fun anyway. Nope, that's blondes. Are you sure? Because I could have swore that was redheads. I'm pretty sure the saying is blondes have more fun. Well, whatever. This redhead is gonna have more fun. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Although it's an amazing progression in itself, I have more secrets that I want to expose. Before I break all of that down, I just want to say, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody who needs to hear it. So here we go. I'm only 5'2". Sometimes I talk to myself. I am a big fan of Marvel movies. I'm also a big fan of Game of Thrones. And if you don't like Game of Thrones, we gotta talk about our friendship. I am years old. Oh wait, I guess I want to keep some things a secret. I didn't figure out exactly what I wanted to do until about the end of last year. And I know what you might be thinking. If you just found out what you wanted to do, then how is it that you're gonna help me figure out my stuff? It's a good question. And let me answer that question the best way I can by telling a story. So here is my story. When I was younger, college was a really big thing for my family, especially since nobody had actually finished college. Well, nobody in my immediate family as it is. And everybody was just like, you need to go to school, get good grades, that way you can get a great job, you know, all this little stuff. Nobody actually broke down what I should be thinking about going to school for, or how I could use it to my advantage, or any of that stuff. Instead, it was just like, get a degree, and that degree will go a long way. Well, I could have got a general education degree. How would that go a long way? You know what I mean? Like, nobody broke that down. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against college. What I'm against is not knowing how to properly use that degree to grow you as a person. And if people are just constantly telling you to go to school and just major in something, just have a degree, they're sending you down the wrong path. It was even harder because all the things that I actually would have loved to go to school for, I was discouraged from. I love writing my whole life, but you know, writers don't really make a lot of money, and you never know if you're gonna be picked up by a big magazine, or what are you trying to write? You could write books and nobody cared. All of that mess kept me from pursuing writing, and so instead I pursued a business degree, which I have. I have 2 business degrees currently, and effectively I can't use them. And the reason why I can't use them is because they're too broad. If I had narrowed it down to a specific field in business, I would be more effective. But nobody knew to tell me that. And that's where I find myself today. So in the midst of finishing my degree, having my experience, and all these other things, I tried to apply that degree to a lot of different jobs that I was applying for and was turned down every time. Another thing nobody ever told me about, side note, is how effective networking and knowing people really is. Granted, I always knew that you needed to make friends in college or grow your circle, but nobody really tells you how instrumental it is, because a lot of these jobs are looking for people that they can connect with, either with you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, or they know you directly. And if you don't have those kinds of pull, then you could find yourself without a job, even with all the experience in the world. They don't tell you that either. So here I am today with my biggest secret, and my biggest secret is, however old I am, I didn't really have a plan until late last year. I was playing it touch and go, and I don't like that feeling. I don't like that essentially this whole big block of time of my life, not necessarily wasted, but wasn't directed in the right path. And it took me so long to find that path. So what I want to do today and how I want to answer your question is, I want to turn my secret into your game. And that's what my program is. That's what Reflecting Your Best is about. That's what the mirror image is about, is taking something that personally kept me from doing the things that I wanted to do for so long and turning that into something that gets you started at the beginning. Right out of high school, you'll have a plan that you can execute to get to a certain point in your life. And even if somewhere down the line you decide that you want to change that plan or you want to go in a different direction, you'll have more courage, you'll have more knowledge, and it won't be a starting over type of thing. It would be a redirect kind of thing. So you can do it with more ease than I had to, than so many other people that I've worked with had to. And that's how this secret is gonna become your growth, your gain, your plan. Outside of being this awesome redhead, I actually wanna help you plan out bits and pieces of your future so that you can be the better version of yourself without being sidetracked by everybody else's idea of what you should be doing, especially when the idea isn't well thought out and you end up having to start from scratch in the first place. I will be launching courses soon, and then I will also be doing these videos. Now, if you've seen any of my old videos, you saw how I was doing it back then. Well, I'm taking another direction this point on, and I'm gonna be talking about specific things, careers we never knew about, different scholarships, just a whole array of things in a different manner than I had been. Not only that, I also have my email at the bottom because I am gonna start taking clients and helping you to develop the steps personally. So if you have any questions or if you want to do a clarity call, please email me. My email is in the description below. That's basically what I wanted to cover today. That is my secret, and I hope that you got something from it. And even if you don't need it, I hope that someone in your life does and that you pass the word on. Thank you so much for joining me again on my channel, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye.